Hey guys, this is John Freeman, owner of Free Book Platforms. I'm doing this video as a sort of video log, to kind of log the latest experience before I forget about it. I have been having a lot of dreams lately that I understand, and I actually remember these. I normally don't remember my dreams. I never have in the past. But the last several months, I've been having dreams that pertain to my life spiritually. And like last night, I had a dream, and it was a lucid dream. And tonight, it was another lucid dream. And I want to get the dream out before I forget about it. I'm tired. I just woke up and I wanted to get it out before it goes away because, like I said, sometimes I don't remember my dreams. A lot of times I don't. Majority of the times I don't. Okay, so last night I had a dream that I was flying. I was doing good on the ground, but once I got in the air, I started to lose control and fall. Tonight I had a dream that I was working for a lady, and in order to pay me for the work I've done, she had to go cash a check, but she couldn't do it without her ex-husband's signature because they weren't legally divorced yet. Anyway, I'm standing there waiting on her to get the signature. Her husband working at a mechanic shop, looked like a former biker that had been through the ringer. You know, anyway, he was kind of a hard ass. Normally the type of person I wouldn't deal with, because I don't associate with people like that. And this guy looked like he had seen a really, really rough life. Anyway, he said something to me that I didn't like. So instead of waiting around for this lady to get the signature and everything, I walked away. And said, screw it, I'll forget about it. It was an $800-something payday, which to a lot of people, that's a lot of money. I walked away. And then bear in mind, this is still in the dream. I ended up walking into a stairwell that once I got to the bottom, the stairs disappeared. And I found myself struggling to get back up the stairs. I had to literally climb on a busted staircase just to get back to the door that I had walked out of, because by that point I had already walked to the bottom of the entire stairs, which spiraled, by the way, and I was at the bottom of the stairwell, but once I got to the bottom it was a dead end. And then when I looked up, the stairwell was gone in pieces. It was like I had to literally jump from one level to another and hang on the side of a busted stairwell just to be able to gain control of my ability. And I was still hanging on. I couldn't get it past it. It's a lot of effort, a lot of struggling. I finally got back to the doorway that I had walked out of. And then I walked up, and the whole world that I was just in disappeared. It was better. The lady that I was working for said, "You should join the rest of us." And I'm like, what do you mean? And I looked up, and there's opportunity everywhere. Literally opportunity everywhere. And the biker had rolled up on me, and he was missing his legs, which maybe is a coincidence because my neighbor is like that, and he just had a motorcycle accident and lost one of his legs. And he was rolling around in a wheelchair, and he goes, "Do you want to apologize me for the thing you said earlier?" And I said, "Yeah," I said, "I apologize. I shouldn't have said that." Me and him shook hands, and before I know it, the hard-ass biker shop had disappeared, and the world of opportunity started presenting itself. Now, like I said, normally I don't remember my dreams, but lately I've been having a lot of dreams, and I know the meaning of the dream after I wake up. I've been living in a stairwell for too long. I think this is God's way of telling me I need to join the rest of the world and stop creating barriers that will not allow me to prosper in this world. I've been hiding in the ghetto for too long. I've been making excuses as to why I can't get to the top. And as my friend Phil told me, Phil Ross, he's a MMA fighter and a bodybuilder and lifts a lot of weights, and he said you'll never succeed if you're too busy looking at the finish line. But success will happen when you focus on the run and not what's at the end, or something like that. I don't know if this dream has any significance to a lot of people, but it does for me. God bless.